Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Today we have a special stream. I have completed my runs of the Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke and for water types. So everything we do now is a byproduct of that run. These runs will not count. These runs will not be in the video. These runs, you will kind of see the stuff that I learned from the video. The video has not even been started on. It hasn't even begun. I haven't even begun working on it. I don't even plan on starting to work on it until I've done at least a few Nuzlockes already. The next, I still have to plan a few ahead. If you guys take a look at this, I haven't even planned anything other than normal water and fire. So I'm working on stuff, but I haven't gotten to everything yet. Anyways, the rules for today's Nuzlocke are: I must catch the first water Pokemon per route / area. Areas being like caves and towns. Faints are equal to deaths. I release them upon death. The overlay counts them in the top right corner, so you guys don't have to remember or remind me. No items in battle. Levels must be below the next gym leader's max. The overlay will show you that. After I defeat a gym leader, it will automatically update. The Pokemon is not dead to me, though. If I do go over the level cap, it just means I can't use them in the next. I can't use them until the level cap has increased further. Always in set battle modes, I can't switch Pokemon to make my matchups better. And this is probably the only rule that's going to seem really weird to everybody. I can only rare candy to my highest level team member and only in front of the gym leader. This is because I have kind of turned Nuzlockes into more of a speed run than a Nuzlocke. So not only do I plan on winning, I plan on winning fast. So this is only doable in Gen 1. Because Gen 1 has Gen 1 or 2, because Gen 1 has got the bad AI and the good AI as a mixture. Stuff that you can kind of reliably, you can reliably work around. So these are like little glitches that I can kind of take to my advantage, make the matchup better for me. So, if you're wondering how in the world I'm getting so many rare candies, I've changed the PC potion into 255 rare candies. If you're wondering, but Steve, you can only have a stack of 99. Well, guess what? The game will allow you to make a stack of 255 if you just do it. It will look really, really weird, but it will work. So this will be fun. I have absolutely no idea how fast I'm going to complete the run. I'm not going to give away how fast I was able to do it in my video, but it's going to be a very cool run. As you guys can see here, I've gotten kind of planned out. This is perfect. If I get 0 resets, these are the plans. This doesn't happen. I can already tell you right now, I've had runs where Squirtle dies. I've had runs where Kabuto dies. I've had runs where so many things die. So these is like if everything were to go right and nothing were to die, but things will die. It just kind of happens unexpectedly. Sometimes you die to a self-destruct. Sometimes you die to a crit even after you've set up all your withdrawals. So this is not exact. Some of these are definite exact points. Like these things will happen. Like, for instance, I will use Dig on Squirtle, no matter what. I will use Bubble Beam on Squirtle, or at that point, Wartortle, no matter what. I will use Ice Beam on Gyarados, no matter what. And these are because the run cannot be completed if those Pokemon die at the beginning. After that, anything can happen. So we will see what happens. But for the most part, this run is actually mostly completable thanks to the fact that they give you this Magikarp. If they didn't give you this Magikarp right before Mount Moon, then you would actually not have the ability to complete the run because you would have too much XP. Like literally there would be too much XP available. Like you would not be able to essentially go from Misty to Surge because the XP difference between Misty to Surge is too high. Like it would be like on minimum battles, you would get to Surge past level 24. But anyways, it's very fun. What's really cool about my videos compared to the other Nuzlocke videos that are going to be on YouTube is that I actually am able to change my starter. This run I don't have to because it's Squirtle, but for the fire Nuzlocke, this is not perfect. I have not actually completed it. I haven't even worked on it really, but I plan on starting with Magmar, and this will be yellow version. So I will have both Magmar and Charmander for yellow version, and that will allow me to split up the XP among the two Pokemon. So that'll be pretty cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. If anybody has nickname suggestions, absolutely bring them up. I'm telling you right now, I will 100% forget the nickname Pokemon. You need to remind me. You need to remind me often. There's a reason why I did not put it in the rules, because I already broke the rules. For the video, I forgot to name half the Pokemon. Oh, but D1. I'm telling you right now, though, I'm really hoping this run goes well, because Surge is about like a 30% chance I beat him. I haven't done 10 runs, so I don't have the exact percentage, but it's about a 30% chance. So I will probably have to start this run over multiple times before I finish it. So it really goes down to what moves Surge decides to use. He has 2 chances to knock my Pokemon out, and there's nothing I can do about it. The only ways I beat Surge: crit dig, or him not using Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. I cannot beat him if he uses Thunderbolt. Oh, and also, like, he has a higher chance of using X Speed and Thunder Shock. So it is possible he doesn't use Thunderbolt. But boy, when he uses Thunderbolt, the run is dead. Anyways, I should probably go ahead and get started. Looks like we have a nickname suggestion already. John Calibro came up with Leo. And then, okay, well, John didn't specifically say which one, so I guess we can go with D1's suggestion of Raphael and John's suggestion for the Magikarp, and we'll go with Leo for that one. You have to remind me when it gets closer, because it'll take approximately 8-ish minutes to get to the Magikarp. So, also, another thing that makes my Nuzlocks not comparable to anybody else's, I'm going to have instant speed text on top of the rare candies thing. So, that's why it only takes me 15 minutes to get, well, 16 minutes to get to Surge. So, if the run does die at Surge, we don't waste a ton of time. Anyways, with all that, we can go ahead and get started. John, we won't be able to use Earthquake on Blastoise because Blastoise will have Dig. And unfortunately, I don't think anything else learns Earthquake, so Earthquake was kind of dead to me. I kind of need Dig for Blastoise, or, well, Wartortle, because it's the only way to beat Surge. So my hands are kind of tied there. But yeah, I mean, if you want to go back to the beginning of the video... Oh, oops. My timer didn't start. Sometimes if you've got live split too far back on your layers, it won't remember. Right. Alright, and go. Yeah, if live split's like one of your first layers out of like 20 layers, then... Well, not 20, but like 10. I got like 10 things open. If live split was one of the first things you open, then it won't remember. Yeah, I understand, D1. If you were trying to complete... All right, hold on. I need to look up. Raphael. Okay. Yeah, the whole rare candy thing. If you're doing a regular Nuzlocke and you know it's super easy and super winnable, then absolutely go ahead, do the training. But because I plan on doing like all the type Nuzlocks, I really plan on speeding these bad boys up. All right, well, off to a really bad start. I've done the beginning part like 50 times, and I can tell you right now, that may have been the second closest Bulbasaur has ever come to winning. I got down to 1 HP once, but Bulbasaur never wins that battle after you use one Tail Whip. But yeah, so I've kind of optimized the run for speed. But I also think that training Nuzlocks where you do training are actually way harder. Or, easier. My bad. My Nuzlocke is way harder because you don't have stat XP. The stat XP make the runs so much more one-sided in your favor. I kid you not. When you first catch Poliwhirl and you go up against, let's say, I'm trying to think of one of the battles that you immediately do. Erica, like, you'd be shocked. You'd be like, oh, Poliwhirl's easily going to survive one Razor Leaf. No, Poliwhirl gets one shot by a Razor Leaf. You also think, oh, well, I mean, obviously, the Vaporeon is going to get not going to get one shot by Razor Leaf. It's got so much HP and special. But because it doesn't have any stat XP where you've never worked on special, it gets one shot by Razor Leaf too. If you guys aren't getting the gist of it, the battle with Erica is the second hardest battle in the game. I get the most death. So the runs generally end on Surge, but I get the most deaths on Erica because I can usually complete the run even after Erica. But I literally can't complete the run after Surge. Okay. If you're also wondering why I'm doing so much training before Brock, it's actually not because of Brock. Brock is obviously easy, and I will not pretend like Brock is hard. It's actually because of what is his name? Rattata Ekans guy. Rattata Ekans guy absolutely destroys me if I don't have Water Gun. And I don't get Water Gun until 15, I think it was. So I have to do a little bit of training to get to Water Gun before Rattata Ekans guy. For some reason, I just do not do a lot of damage to that guy. Like, I really need Water Gun. Like, the Rattata can what do you call, loosen you up with some tail whips, and then at that point the Ekans can absolutely destroy you with Poison Sting if it poisons you, and Wrap if it doesn't poison you. You'd be shocked at how difficult that battle is. I actually tried to show speed because he didn't believe me, and I did two runs that died to that guy instantly. Like, I skipped the battles. No, I don't need Bide. I did consider it though. I considered it for Surge, but the problem is I get one shot, so there's not really much I can do about being one shot. All right, so Antidote, Ocean. All right, so after I beat the Rattata, I'll get Water Gun. I was really hoping I'd get Water Gun before this Rattata, but you guys can start seeing how much damage this Rattata does. Look at it. Look at it. That Rattata did half to me. As you can see, Water Gun tears that apart. But wow, it is shockingly a lot of damage for that Rattata. Now from here on out, it's gonna be relatively easy. But okay, so let's see. Our nickname for Magikarp is Leo. Right. If we get past Surge, I'll ask for more nicknames, but until we get past Surge, there's absolutely no guarantee that we even get to the next set of nicknames. All right, so one of those. I know that technically we don't need Spearow because we're not gonna be able to fly for a long time, but there are no water flying types. So I need Spearow. But more specifically, it's not that I need Spearow, it's that I need to trade it for Farfetch'd. If I have, oh whoops, that was an accident. If I have both Spearow, or I mean if I have Farfetch'd can learn fly and cut. Oh, I just did something bad. I almost forgot Magikarp. That would have been disastrous. All right, Leo. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. Not a big deal. Thank you, MVF. Also, if you're wondering why I'm running away from all of these battles instead of my, patented attack all Pokemon, it is because I actually need to not get HP or get XP. There is too much XP between me and Surge. Too much XP. Because I can't use any of the XP on Magikarp. I have 2 levels of room. I could, in theory, battle a few of these. Because I've kind of developed a strategy to not hit the level cap for Surge. And the strategy is essentially do not rare candy to 21 for Misty. Rare candy to 20. And that way I'll have a little bit of space to work with. Also, I just realized I did not teach Mega Punch, but I don't think it's going to matter right here. I will do a poison run, John, but crap. You guys have no idea how big of a mistake I just made right there. Swords Dance is now dead to us. Double Edge is now dead to us. I was supposed to grab the other fossil. Because, oh gosh. Oh my god, I forgot to grab Mega Punch again. Why? Okay, Red's dead. Okay. I need to pay more attention. That's on me. I don't know why I didn't teach Mega Punch. That was really the downfall right there. Not teaching Mega Punch at all. D1, the poison type run would still be Bulbasaur because it's still the rarest. Unless I'm playing yellow version, in which then I could actually consider grabbing something that's not in yellow version. I think Arbok was a poison type exclusive. But I think there's more than just Arbok. As far as poison types, I can't put my finger on it. But if I'm playing yellow version, I can grab something else as my starter that's not in the game. All right. Okay, I need to pay better attention. All right, new nicknames, guys. New nicknames. Sorry for losing that last one. That was on me. I'm doing too much talking. That was the other benefit of doing the videos, is that I didn't have to think of. I could just put all my effort into the runs and not have to worry about talking as well. I see what you guys are doing. You guys are doing the whole Ninja Turtles. I didn't pick up on that until just now. Also, I think I didn't have a very lucky run that time either. Not getting Water Gun for that battle with Rattata, you take a lot of damage. I'm also getting pretty unlucky this run. Generally, I want to get to approximate level 7.5 off of wild encounters. That's not happening right now. Okay, well, this is really unfortunate. At least I'll get to level 7, it looks like, but I may have a hard... Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. I died to a Pidgey on one of the runs. I remember Speed making a point of it. He said I played too risky. I should have healed at some point. And I told him the run, the whole beginning is planned out. Like if everything goes wrong, then that's just unfortunate. Do I check my stats at the start? Oh, that's like kind of an unspoken little rule I have. We have secretly made all the Pokemon in the game perfect. So I don't remember. You'd have to ask MVF if that makes all trainer Pokemon perfect. But I know that all wild Pokemon in the game are perfect. So that yeah, I can't remember if all the trainer Pokemon are perfect or not. I think it's just wild Pokemon. And it was to add a layer of consistency to the game. I'm sure people might consider that probably one of the biggest egregious changes I made, but some of these runs are incredibly difficult. Loving all the content. Thank you, Dusty Yankee. I appreciate it very much. Sorry about that that New Orleans bet a while ago. No, it didn't win. Not even close. I can't believe how lucky I got Monday. I finally had a bet that went my way on Monday. Usually bets go against me at some point, but I had Buffalo minus 2.5, and the Jets missed 2 field goals. It was unbelievable. The crazy thing is, I actually thought the Jets had a good kicker. Greg Zuerlein. I mean, he's got a nickname. He's so good. His nickname is Greg the Leg, but clearly he's gotten old. I think trainers should get it that you are doing that, but for normal Nuzlocks tend to not have that because stats being random are part of it. Yeah. I've noticed that there are not a lot of Gen 1 Nuzlocks in general online. So I guess I can kind of play a little bit differently. And I think there's like a general consensus that it's like a little too easy. Like I watched Scott's Nuzlocke, and like his essentially turned into a solo run because it was so easy. I tested a normal type Nuzlocke, and the normal type Nuzlocke ended up just turning into a solo run for Clefable. Oh, I almost forgot again. All right, we'll go with Leo. Actually, now that I think about it, because the Magikarp is handed to you, I don't think, since it's not a wild Pokemon, I don't think it's I don't know if it's perfect. I guess you'd have to ask MVF if that if that Magikarp's perfect or not. Probably isn't. All right, I need to remember to do the Mega Punch thing, because that was perfect. Is in 15 speed, 15 attack, 15 special, DVs. Can't I check now? I actually closed the menu that would show me. For performance reasons, the it slows down the game. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but some of my some parts of my stream have slowdowns in the longer runs, like the crystal runs. And so in order to improve my like FPS and whatnot, I just don't have it open anymore. That's cool. I didn't see a Paris last run. Boy, my counter luck is crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, if only I could get a better move than water gun, but unfortunately we're just kind of stuck with Mega Punch until we beat Misty, and we're not going to beat Misty until after we've beaten the rival in like 4-ish. I'm so not used to grabbing the dome fossil. You know what the saddest part of that? In the real run, I did in fact get the Kabutops. And while training before Victory Road, something very bad happened to the Kabutops. I never got to use it. I won't tell you what happened, but all I can say is it was my fault. Yeah, it's really hard for me to grab the dome fossil because I just never use it. All right, so this is like a 3-turn battle. Perfect. I never got hit by a sand attack. Because this is not a solo run, it's really nice of the game to throw the Abra second so I can swap out on the Abra. Annie, I have an interesting opinion on that you've brought up just there. It depends. If you are allowed to evolve the Pokemon, then yes, the Dome Fossil is better than the Helix. If you are not allowed to evolve it, the Helix Fossil is much better. Because Ammonite is better than Kabuto, but Kabutops is better than Omastar. All right, here we are. We're about to do the thing. All right. So, like the rules say, I can rare candy in front of the gym leader only. I can do it the reason I wrote in front of is because sometimes I forget to do it before the gym leader, so I can do it after as long as I don't move. All right. And I picked up TM12 water gun. All right, this battle is not really hard at all. She did get like 3 crits one time, and that really made it like difficult, but otherwise, like, she's super easy for water types. Now I'm pretty much just going to be using Wartortle until I get to level 24, and when I get to level 24, I then swap to Gyarados and use Gyarados basically all the way until Surge, and then once we get to Surge, I switch back into Wartortle because Wartortle is the only one that can learn Dig. And the reason why I kind of use Wartortle before training Gyarados at all is I want to get Wartortle stacked up with as much stat XP as humanly possible, and that means battling the weakest enemies that it can. In order to get those weak enemy stat points, I have to like battle the lowest level Pokemon I can, and these are the lowest level Pokemon. So if I were to use Gyarados right now, I would actually be doing myself a disservice against Surge. Oh, I also forgot to give Bubble Beam to Speed there. Not that it particularly mattered very much. All right, now we're going to switch. And now you guys will be like, well, this is going to be easy. It's the Gyarados autopilot. But you also got to remember this Gyarados has no stat XP. So this Gyarados is actually shockingly weak. Although it's not looking weak now, but that's because the opponents are incredibly weak. You'll notice the 3 Pidgey girl. I do not knock out her Pokemon with Bite. It's like a 50-50 that I knock them out with Bite. I've played the I just now noticed that I forgot to start the real-time timer. That's okay. We can still base the run on game time. That's okay because there are no resets in this run. Obviously, since it's a Nuzlocke, there are no resets, so it's okay. I did not start the real time. You could just multiply the real time by 4, or divide it by 4, and you get the real time. That's like the one nice thing about these Nuzlockes is that there are no resets, so there is no discrepancy in time. The reason why the real time button, I changed the real time button in order to not mess with the pause screen, or like the pause, like, how should I say it? I changed the button, so now I'm still actively clicking the old button, and that's a real problem. All right, so I buy 1 super potion, the normal 5 repels that I always buy. Get rid of, obviously I'm not allowed to sell the rare candies. That would defeat the purpose of the rare candies. We're good there. All right, I have dig on me. So I actually am not teaching rest anymore. I used to teach rest, and then I found out that I didn't need it because nothing particularly can benefit from rest too much. All right, Gyarados gets Body Slam. It's like its best physical attacking move for like the whole run. And Gyarados' highest stat is obviously attack. Now, here's where you guys can kind of see what I meant about there's not enough XP in the game that I mentioned before. As you can see, we just hit level 23. The level cap is 24. So if we had done any extra training in Mount Moon, we might have gone like, 25, 24. We would have went over the level cap. All right, we're about to find out if we've wasted a lot of time or not. I should probably also teach dig. Cut. Dig. All right, here we are, guys. We're about to find out if this run is going to be completed or not. X speed, that's good. Thunder Shock, not Thunderbolt. We did it. We did it. We're moving on. Yes. Oh, this is a run. Good, good, good. Oh, that's so good. As I mentioned to you guys, we needed both of those things to happen. Thunderbolt is a real 50-50. We might not survive Thunderbolt. All right. Also, the level cap does not increase very much. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Thunderbolt is going to be saved for Staryu. I also put Leo in front for a little while. There's no real rhyme or reason to using either Leo or Wartortle. Generally, though, I like to kind of 50-50 train them a little bit because the battle with Rival 4 is not super easy. But the goal here with putting Leo in front right now is because Rival 4's Gyarados has Dragon Rage. And I'm sure you guys probably know how Dragon Rage is going to go. Gyarados has a lot of HP. So it's a lot easier to survive 2 Dragon Rages from Gyarados. And possibly even 1 more hit after that. If my Gyarados is slightly higher of a level. So that's kind of why we're training with Leo as we are. Because I had Wartortle die, or I had hold on. I need that. That's how I catch my wild Pokemon as Dragon Rage. I had Wartortle. Yeah, Wartortle die on one of my runs from the Rival's Dragon Rage. And that's just not going to happen to me again. Also, the reason why I buy that super potion is because every single time I go against the Oddish Bulbasaur trainer, I always get poisoned. Like, every time. And I'm always kind of, like, my repels are usually kind of run out by the time we get this far. Not repels, my antidotes. My antidotes have usually run out by this point. Because that beginning part is so grueling with the whole bubbles, bubble situation. All right, so we're level 25. Unfortunately, I've never been able to knock out these Pokemon in one hit. This run really starts to get easy though when we get Surf. Because as you can probably imagine, every Pokemon that we will pick up in the entire game can learn Surf. And it's just kind of an OP move. Alright, we've already done that. Alright, so at first I was teaching Ice Beam to Staryu, but then Staryu died to the Victory Bell. So now we don't get Staryu anymore. Or not Staryu. We still get Staryu. We just don't get we don't teach Ice Beam to Staryu anymore. We teach Ice Beam to Gyarados because Gyarados can actually survive some Razor Leafs. Yes, I will grab. Oh, anybody got a nickname for the Eevee in the Waterstone? I believe I need to pick up 4 Waterstones. Annie, do not be offended if Eevee dies later in the run. I have never completed a run with an Eevee yet. Eevee always dies. In the end, Eevee always dies to some sort of anything, really, because I end up using Eevee for Sand Attack most often. All right. All right. Typically, I would then just go ahead and do Pokemon Tower, but unfortunately, because this is a Nuzlocke and Speed told me that people would very, very much disagree with watching the Nuzlocke if I did the Pokédoll skip, I am forced to do the underground, I guess, because Speed said it was a lot more enjoyable for people to watch. So, I mean, I guess we can get your guys' opinions on that if the underground is worth watching. I mean, I guess I'm still doing it regardless. It's just I'm curious if it's worth watching. He said the underground is worth watching because the battle with Giovanni is not like super easy, and therefore some people have Pokemon die at Giovanni, and therefore it's worth watching. I know the right way, it's just I click too fast sometimes. All right, I think I set the second guy I want to switch to Wartortle, because the second guy's got a Sandshrew and I can't, or not Sand Slash, and I can't knock out the Sand Slash in one hit. Okay, I'm at Arbok, not Sandshrew. Yep, that's it. What's level cap? Look at the top middle of the screen where resets usually is. Right. So this Kangaskhan is actually... Oh my god, stop. Can you imagine if that Kangaskhan had gotten like a 5-turn Comet Punch? That would have been nasty. Oh wow, nice. I went right where I wanted to go. All right. What's... all right. Ice Beam. Gyarados. Body Slam. Oh, we didn't get hit by Dragon Rage. That's gonna make this way easier. All right, and last time, one of the problems that I was doing, because I wasn't doing all the training with Gyarados. Last time I was doing all the training with Wartortle. This time I did all the training with Gyarados, so now I can actually hit all of the Ghastlies with Dig, which is not something I could do last time, because last time my Wartortle hit the level cap, and therefore I actually had to beat these Ghastlies with Gyarados, and it did not go well. We don't need sure, we don't need the max potion. We will also have just too many items many times through this run. We don't need that anymore because I grabbed the wrong fossil. Here's one of the big problems of the run. Watch my inventory when I pick up the free nugget. You will notice the rare candy goes from 1 stack of 244 to 2 stacks. Because the game recognizes that it needs to put it somewhere, but it can't stack it on top of 241 because it's bigger than 99. And then it will just make 2 weird stacks. So we now have a stack of 99 and a stack of 143. Oops, wrong move. That's all right. That thing always lives Ice Beam anyways. All right, so we've hit the level cap with War Turtle. We can't, if we don't want to level up any further. We can still level up technically. We just can't use it if we do go over the level cap. All right, and this is where you think we would probably go do Erica, because both of our Pokemon are at the level cap, and Eevee can't do anything because it's level 25 and it's, you know, Eevee. Eevee is not, well, I guess it's a Vaporeon, but oh, right. Okay, hold on. We don't have any room. I gotta deposit items. All right. SS ticket. HM1. The elixirs. HM02. Not the bicycle. Darn it. Oh, we did pick it up. Okay. Lift key. All right, I'll get that bike back. Okay, there we go. All right. So, here's where we're going next. Instead of doing Erica, we're actually going to be doing some chores. All right. So, let's go Repel. Pokeflute. All right, we don't need the rare candy, but I did use the Repel for the PP up. The PP up doesn't end up having a lot of uses, unfortunately, so I just kind of PP up Blizzard is my kind of go-to item. PP up. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we're going to get Surf, because, you know, Surf is probably the most valuable item in this whole entire run. But there's also a lot of other things we can do. We just can't level up because we're at the level cap. But believe it or not, we can pretty much catch all of our Pokemon at this point. Almost all of them. There's basically one Pokemon we can't catch. We have got a 50-50 chance of Horsey or Staryu. Everything else I can consistently catch. Oh no, catch, not pick up. We can't get that far. We have to physically go catching. Right. Okay, so for starters, we are gonna go. Oh, hold on. For starters, we need to go get our Great Balls. So Lavender Town. Okay, I typically grab like 20-ish Great Balls. I don't need 20 because I have Dragon Rage, so it's not as bad to catch Pokemon. But we're gonna go get the Good Rod first. Just grab that for now. All right, so there are a few places we want to go. First, we're going to go to Viridian. Not Viridian. We want to go to Pallet. So we go to Pallet. We go to the Good Rod. Yes, nicknames, guys. We're going to need nicknames. We're going to be catching like 10 Pokemon now, so a lot of nicknames. There are Pokemon in here, don't worry, even if it doesn't look like it. There it is. All right. So this one's got 32 HP, so we cannot Dragon Rage it. All right, need a nickname. All right, now we're gonna go fly to Vermilion. This is a different route. All right. Now we catch the other Pokemon with the good rod that's not Goldeen. Poliwag. All right. What do we got for Poliwag? We got Lobster. We got Headbutt. We got Berry. Let's go with Berry. Keep throwing them out. We got a lot of Pokemon to catch right now. All right. Now we can go to Viridian. The reason why we don't do Viridian next. Oh, right. Hold on. We have to do one thing before Viridian. Oh, we need to not level up in this battle, by the way. So, Annie, guess what? It's your time to shine. There's also one more battle right after this with a guy with an exploding Pokemon. So, Annie, you know, fingers crossed you don't blow up. I believe the guy over here has got an Electrode. Oh, Voltorb, my bad. Oh, but it still has self-destruct, so I was right about that. Oh no, it did Screech. My defense is so low. Oh, okay. We got a better strat. There we go. It's at -6. If it can manage to hit me with self-destruct, good for it. All right. Well, that was one of the death spots, so we just avoided death, so that's good. All right. Now we're heading to Viridian. We want to move Leo back in front. All right, Super Rod. There is only Tentacool in here. There is literally nothing but Tentacool in here. Thanks to Species Clause, we don't have to catch the Pokemon that we've already caught. So there's only Tentacool in here. I'm fairly sure there was only Tentacool in here. There it is. Okay. All right, 41 HP, so we can Dragon Rage it. All right, you said Johnny. All right, Johnny it is. All right. Now here's a really cool thing you guys probably did not know. So we're gonna go check out a spot you guys probably did not know that this Pokemon was in this area, because it shocked even me that this Pokemon was in this area. So it says there's a Pokemon in around Rock Tunnel. It didn't dawn on me that when it said Rock Tunnel that technically this is Rock Tunnel. But there is a Pokemon here and you can get it super early. Slowpoke. 56 HP. Super cool. All right. Let's see. We got we'll call you Donald. I'm just literally going in the chat, just grabbing all nicknames. Donald. I think that's okay. Let's see. Now there's only 2 Pokemon left to catch. So we've already gone north of Vermilion. So now we're at Vermilion itself. We're getting Shelter right now. All right, 38 HP. Nice. All right, there's only 1 spot left. Oh, I just clicked no, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot. I just did not nickname it there. All right, this is the last spot. Sorry for not nicknaming it. We are now catching either Horsey or Staryu. All right, let's put Annie in here. Yes, Staryu would make this run a lot easier. All right, perfect. And we got, okay, well, we don't have to catch Goldeen. We've already caught a Goldeen. Horsey. Bummer. Also, Horsey doesn't even have 40 HP, so... Oh, I actually forgot to put the Gyarados in front. All right, we've got Sandman. Okay. It's going to be Smokescreen Man, but I know what you mean. All right. Now we are ready for the Erica battle. Now we just have to figure out which Pokemon we want to throw in, and we will be ready. So, I always want Poliwag. So let's drop Ducks. Let's drop Small. So I always want the let's drop I can never remember if Annie will survive or not. I also now can't figure out what Pokemon are which. No, Donald doesn't have good moves yet. Donald, he gets good moves later, but they're not right now. I believe. Let's try Johnny. Yes, Johnny. Johnny is a good Pokemon to throw in to die. Horsey is a good Pokemon to throw in to die. Quite frankly, the Misty battle mostly goes down to all right, not Misty. I needed to fly there. Oh, I'm already here. Great. I needed Cut. Great. Okay, actually, so we can't hold on to Horsey then. That's fine. Forgot about that. We do need Ducks. All right, Cut. All right, let's go ahead and throw in Leo. Yeah. Do I have a healing item? I don't know. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is where the run can die. All right, rare candy time. We can rare candy up to 29. Let's go do that. We got Hypnosis, which is the reason why we got Berry. Unfortunately, Berry is like a last-ditch effort. I will throw in Berry to get a Hypnosis off, and if it does not hit, Berry dies. We do not want Berry to die because Berry is actually pretty good later on in the run. Okay, and now we're going to teach Surf to everything. All right, so Leo, Speed, and Annie already have Surf. Barry could use Surf over Bubble. Johnny could use Surf over Poison Sting. Okay, and Gyarados needs to be in front because Gyarados is the highest probability of winning. All right, she always goes with Sleep Powder. Oh my god, we got a Sleep Powder miss. This is the run. This is going to be our least dying run ever. She always hits the Sleep Powder. See? She just hit it again. All right. Now, I will throw in Berry. Hypnosis. All right. Now we throw in Speed. Stay asleep. Thank you. Dig. Okay, Dig was stupid. I forgot it was 2 turns. You missed Mega Punch in a battle that mattered. We did it. Oh, we did it. Oh my god, I cannot believe. That's the first time I've ever beat her without resets. Any deaths. I've never beaten her without any deaths before. Something always dies, and it's usually Tentacool. I usually throw in Tentacool there to die on purpose. We won. Awesome. So awesome. All right, now we got so much we can do. We don't want to put Gyarados in front. We want to put speed in front because it's medium slow. We want medium slow to start getting levels. Oh boy, what was I supposed to do next? I'm training. We're doing lots and lots of training to get ourselves to level 43. Oh, that was a crit. That was a crit. Okay. I was like, I've never seen it do so much damage before. Essentially, we're getting ourselves as close to 43 as possible. We don't actually want to get to 43 because the next gym leader is also 43. But I'm trying to get as close to 43 as I can. That was not smart. What I really should have done was I should have went to Silphco first. That was really stupid. I should not have gone there first. I keep saying that training is some of the best in the game, and then I keep not going, or I keep not following my advice. That's some of the harder training in the game. I should be doing Sylph, which is way easier. Yes, Sabrina's level cap is also 43. Yeah. So we want to not level everything up to 43. Believe it or not, I asked Speed if our level cap increases after we beat Koga, and he's like, yes, it does. He failed to mention that it wasn't after Koga, it was after Sabrina. He's like, well, I was right. Technically, it does increase, but like he was wrong because, you know, I didn't care that it increased later. I didn't care that it increased after Koga, and it didn't increase after Koga. It increased after Sabrina. Does Rival 5 cost death? Yes. Rival 5 is the... Oh, that was... Oh, I thought it's... Oh, whatever. I don't necessarily need withdraw that badly. But yes, it is the next hard part of the run. I would say that Sabrina and... Or not Sabrina. Wow, I did that. Wow, that was really good of me. All right. Sorry. So we've already faced two of the killers of the run. The Surge is a killer of the run, and that Erica is a killer of the run. So we've beaten both of them shockingly. Rival 5 is the next killer of the run. And after that, it's the champion. So we've got quite a long ways if we can beat Rival 5 without any deaths. I, once again, don't think I've beaten Rival 5 without any deaths. But to be fair, the death should not have happened. My last run, of course it got a crit. Why wouldn't it get a crit? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm doing a lot of training right now, and this training is not going well. I'm using Gyarados more than I'm using Wartortle, and I'm supposed to be using Wartortle for all this training. Rival 6 went the same way Rival 5 goes. I pretty much just need to set up and sweep. The problem with the setup and sweep strat was that he got a crit and it killed my Pokemon. So I don't actually know how hard Rival 5 is without a crit. Okay. It's really getting annoying have to heal after each time I battles a trainer, but none of these battles are going my way. But now you guys are also seeing the reason why we don't do Koga like super early. It's because we really do need the training. Every trainer. All right. Anyways, we're going to start on the first floor and we're going to work our way up. Or second floor. I could also do Fighting Dojo if I really wanted, but I don't think it really makes too much of a difference. Okay. Certainly could have hit myself. Oh, right. I forgot. I can teach strength over Mega Punch right now. Has a Gen 1 miss caused a death yet? No, but it could have. The reason why I'm saying it could have is I was battling what's her name? Agatha? No, Lance. I was battling Lance. And I got a Gen 1 miss of something. I can't remember what it was. But then he used Hydro Pump. And his Hydro Pump missed. So that was pretty lucky. Not that Hydro Pump would have made like an enormous difference, obviously. Because I'm using all water types. Really? Poison? Like, I was hoping to not have to go to the 9th floor like after every other battle, you know? That's embarrassing. I'm sure nobody noticed, right? But anyways, to save myself a little bit of effort, I will get myself to 42 and I will rare candy up to 42 instead of getting to 43 because I still have to do Sabrina and I still have to do the top. Oh my god, every time I heal, every single time I heal, I get poisoned immediately. There was, so MBF could tell you, we were doing the last run that I did, my War Turtle had a death wish. Every single battle it went into at the beginning of the game, you know, when the game is harder and you're more prone to death, every single time it would go into battle, it would get status conditioned. Every time. It would get poisoned. It would get paralyzed. It would get confused. It got like status conditioned so much that we were making jokes saying my my War Turtle had like it was high on status conditions. Like this War Turtle, it oh wow, I just got a Gen 1 miss. It would just keep it would every time I would heal it, it would be like, no, I want to get high. I want to get high on the supply of the status condition. And it just kept happening. Like the joke just kept getting bigger and bigger. It was hilarious. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Now this isn't the same because, you know, I could heal immediately. But on that run, we were living on the edge. I was not going to restart the run. I ran out of antidotes like real quick, and I got poisoned by the like the trainer with all the what are they called? The Beedrill line. The trainer with the Beedrill line on Route 3. That trainer poisoned me, and I defeated the rest of the trainers while poisoned. I caught the Spearow while poisoned, and then like I went through I think some of the Mount Moon while poisoned. Like it just kept on getting poisoned. Later on in the run, I got paralyzed and I just fought through the paralysis. Battle this guy? Yep. Okay, we could probably fight the trainers in Koga's gym now. I know I'm healing too much, but it doesn't really take a lot of time to heal. Ah, it missed Psychic. Level 38 Hypnos does so much damage with Psychic. Now that I'm level 39, it should hopefully knock out everything pretty easy. Nice. I may have to switch out on this one. Why am I confused? Didn't it use poison gas? Why was I confused? Why am I confused? Why am I perpetually confused? It didn't even use the move to confuse me. Something's broken. Oh well. Oh, I forgot to heal, or I forgot to rare candy. Luckily, that's why I said the rule is that I can do it in front of the gym leader. So after the gym leader, I can still do it. Oh wow, that's perfect. As long as I don't move. All right, we'll get our guys to level 40 because I went into the battle at 40 and not 40, not 42. I had a perpetual problem of going into battles without healing. Or not heal, with a perpetual problem of going into the gym leader battles without rare candying. Interesting. I have never once had a Tentacruel in any of these runs. Tentacruel has always died to Erica. Every time. I don't even know what to do with it. I've never had a Tentacruel. Oh, Barry's something on the team. Barry is the Poliwhirl. Hey, Scott. Yeah, we might have to use it for rap strats later. That's true. All right, now we can go ahead and defeat the rival, complete the rest of the whole tower. I found that vitamins have not been particularly useful in the, like, they don't really do much. Like they do a lot in solo runs, but they don't do a whole heck of a lot in these challenges. So this is one of the ones where I really wish I didn't accidentally not learn Withdraw. Withdraw would have certainly have helped. Oh wow, nice crit. Gyarados is one of the hardest Pokemon to defeat in like this whole challenge. So as you can see, our level cap is still 43, as I mentioned. That's why I did not get the. Oh, okay, this is the scary part. Last time I did this battle, he did not use a Razor Leaf. Thank you. Yes. Oh, this is great. I think that'll probably take us to Rival 6. I just said no. Old habits. This is gonna be. I'm so excited though. I cannot believe I'm doing this deathless. This is great. Although I'm sure that you guys tuned in, you wanted to see death. You wanted to see blood. Okay, so we're about to not be allowed to use. All right, we're. Oh crap! That's about to level up. Oh well. So be it. We can't. We're not gonna be able to use Blastoise for Laura. For Sabrina. I'll just keep her in the party. I don't particularly think Sabrina's super hard with Gyarados on the team. Also, kind of like another minor rule. If a Pokemon has gone over the level cap for the gym leader, obviously that one doesn't count as part of the party anymore. So I can't level them up to the level cap right now for Sabrina. Not that I really would do a whole lot. Oh no, not light screen. Whatever shall I do? Ooh, nice crit. Paralysis. Wow, that was easy. Staples button, that was easy. All right, now our level cap is 47. We can head to Blaine, where we can actually finally catch our last, well, kind of last Pokemon. There are a few Pokemon we can obtain here. We're not really going to use many of them, but we can go ahead and get them. So come up with some nicknames right now, guys, because we're about to get some more Pokemon. All right, so we're about to go get Staryu. Staryu's only got 38 HP. Well, I'm smash. Okay. All right. We also have Seal and an Ammonite coming up. All right, Seal and Ammonite. Make sure you come up with some nicknames for them. Ammonite. All right, well. You're right. We both know. Unfortunately, Lord Helix is not going to have any stat XP, so Lord Helix is actually just gonna die. All right, and the last Pokemon that we will be picking up. Oh, right. We already have one of those. Last Pokemon we'll be picking up is Seal. Apparently, I'm never down here, so I never remembered that guy was there. I did know that this guy was here, though. Yeah, I know my repel's still up. Bad boy? You're not a water type. No! Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Apparently, I forgot to pick up a Krabby earlier. We are forced to pick up Krabby now. I knew there was a Pokemon I forgot to catch. Well, Seal's dead to us. I'm sorry. I completely forgot Krabby needed to be caught somewhere else. Sorry about that. Krabby needed to be caught around Vermilion, I believe. Oh, I actually need to buy some Super Repels soon, too. All right. I believe I am going to be teaching Blizzard 2. I believe it is supposed to be Blastoise, since I don't have Withdraw anymore. Oh, and also now that we caught the Staryu, I don't have it on my team right now. So we'll teach Psychic and Thunderbolt to Staryu when we get it on the team. I hope I don't have to use Staryu, for the simple fact that Staryu kind of like breaks the game. Like Staryu makes the challenge super easy. Staryu kind of like, how should I put it? Staryu, it has minimize, so it makes the run too easy. I will have Staryu on the team, but I will only really resort to it if I get some deaths. Right now, we're just getting to the level cap of 47. I may have to battle some trainers outside of here to finish off the levels. Although, now that I think about it, I could just battle the trainers in Giovanni's gym, and whatever difference between level 50 and whatever level my Blastoise is, I'll just do the trainers in the water after that. Would I ban double team and minimize? Oh, I would ban the TM for it for sure. I don't know what run might need minimize. But I might have to. Spoiler alert though, I didn't for the video, so as far as that video is concerned, I will be using it. But again, I did not use it as the first Pokemon on my team. I used it later. Oh, right. We could probably go ahead and dump Johnny. Grab Smash. We'll rare candy Smash up soon. All right, now that we're standing in front of the gym leader, we can go ahead and rare candy Smash up. The cool thing about Starmie is it gets like all the moves. It's got such great special, and like minimize just like breaks the game. Okay, 46. Believe it or not, the rare candying actually starts to take a while later on in the game, especially if your Pokemon die and you have to resort to something in your box that's already like what level? Something in your box, it's like level like 15 or 10. Acid armor, yes. Oh, we still haven't picked up Slowpoke. Slowpoke is supposed to be my, like, you know, final plan team. There are so many good water Pokemon. Like, I don't even plan on using Lapras. Like, something was supposed to die by now. Yeah, Annie. I definitely like I have ideas for all of the runs. Like I kind of will do my best to make sure I can get as many Pokemon early as possible. Like I said, there's too much XP between you and Surge. There's so much XP. You really need to have 2 Pokemon between you and Surge. So in order to get 2 Pokemon between you and Surge, I'll do whatever means I can. And if it's like, instead of starting in yellow version where I get Pikachu, it would be essentially get Pikachu in blue version and start out with a Pokemon I can't obtain in blue version. So like, for instance, I know Electabuzz is a version exclusive. I don't know if there's a different exclusive in one of the other versions, or if red has got its own electric version exclusive. But essentially, I would give myself Electabuzz at the start because I would grab whatever version doesn't have Electabuzz, give myself Electabuzz since it's a version exclusive in the other game, and then I would get the Pikachu, and therefore I would have 2 Pokemon. And then Electabuzz, or then I'd grab whatever version exclusive is electric type in red version. Yeah, I have to finagle my starters so that way I can get a version exclusive that's not in that version. So that way I can try and manage to get all of the type Pokemon from that game. Possible. Although I think Electabuzz might be one of the only electric type exclusives. See, I knew that doing the trainers here would get me close to the level cap of 50. One of them that would be difficult, I believe, is the poison type. I think the poison type, there are version exclusives in both games, so I will miss out on something in the poison type run, because I believe one of the games has got Arbok in the poison types, and then the other game, I forgot to do the rare candy. I was level 49, so I can rare candy 49. I can't remember what the other ones were, but I definitely know the poison type would have a decision. I cannot get all the poison types. It's just not possible. There's too many poison type exclusives in both games. And obviously I have to start with Bulbasaur because Bulbasaur is the hardest to get poison type, seeing as it's the only one available. Oh, crap. My rule said I had to do it in front of the gym leader. I just walked away from the gym leader, so now I can't do it. That's fine, I guess. All right, let's Waterstone. Berry. That's Waterstone. Smash. All right. Let's see. Barry, do you have amnesia right now? You do have amnesia. Good. And you have hypnosis. Do you have minimize right now? You do have minimize. You also have recover. Okay, so I need to get you Thunderbolt and Psychic. All right, so I need to go get Psychic, and then we can do the rival. Ow. Okay, hold on. Where are you? Okay, there's Thunderbolt. Oh, that's Fire Blast, right? Psychic. Because you get Stab Psychic. Fire Blast, I was going to give that to Leo here instead of Dragon Rage. All right. Okay, well, I made it slightly harder on myself for Rival 6. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and start with Poliwhirl. I do know that the Pidgeot has... Oh, you know what? I should switch into the Poliwhirl. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll switch into the Poliwhirl when we get to the Rhyhorn. All right, Blizzard. All right, now we'll switch into Poliwhirl. Berry. All right. So Hypnosis. Okay, woke up immediately. Amnesia. 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 All right, now we pray. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Yeah, even though with no stat XP, we only have 419. Am I faster? I am faster. Yes. I was really scared about that. All right. Faster? I am faster. Ah, there goes Barry. All right. Ice Beam. Fine whip. Okay. Well, you know, it's not a perfect run, but it'll do. We got one amnesia. That was pretty good. As you can see in the top right, our death count is available. All right, so berries there. Release berry. All right, now we can't access berry. Oh, right. Let's grab Slowpoke. What do we name Slowpoke? Donald? Yeah, we named it Donald. Okay. All right. So level cap is now 62. We can do that right in front of Lorelei. I will try and do as much. Oh, right. This is one of the biggest regrets I had. I went into Victory Road without any like healing items. Grab some healing items because I want to do the training here in Victory Road as I'm going through Victory Road. I just now remembered I did not have a sufficient amount of super repels. I used a few extra somewhere else. Okay, now we're ready for Victory Road. As you can tell, I am out of my elements because I'm not so used to thinking of having all of these items, all of these Pokemon, balancing everything. Out of my element. Right. Basically all of them have surf. Okay. Can anybody let me know which Pokemon resist ice moves? Oh wait, water resists all the ice moves. I'm stupid. Ignore that. Ignore that comment. What am I thinking of? So I could defeat. Oh, I guess my thing. Oh, I never used one. Interesting. I'm trying to think out the Elite Four. Okay. What was it? What? Why did it? Oh, grass moves. I guess grass moves don't really matter. I was trying to think for the rival. Like if I had Tentacruel, maybe I could have survived an attack from a Razor Leaf, possibly. It scares the crap out of me that I have to go past dig. Eh. Hey. Trying to be ultra conservative with my my PP. I would like to try and get as many of these trainers as I can on the way through Victory Road. All right. I don't think anything in my party learns Mega Kick, which would be something I could pick up here. If there's anything that could learn Mega Kick, it would probably be Blastoise, if anyone wants to look that up. All right. Oh, that's bad. I mean, I don't care about the whole Executor thing here. Like, it's fine. It's bad that I'm using so many of my Blizzards when I have a trainer coming up with a whole bunch of grass Pokemon. I guess I'll have to come back in here with my grass moves replenished. Blastoise does learn Mega Kick. I don't know which TM is Mega Kick, unfortunately. Guess I could pick up a whole bunch of them. Dump TM21. Oh, right. PP up. PP up. Blizzard. Blizzard. What do you? Right. I know the number. I meant which one? South of the black belt. Oh, thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. Oh, that's unfortunate for Dugong. Okay, now I have 2 strengths left. Oh, that Dugong doesn't have rest. Interesting. Oh, I don't want to push the boulder. Right, there's one more trainer over here. Probably should have used dig. Right. As you can see, I'm getting quite low on PP. PP management a little sticky. All right, so there are some water types coming up. I don't think I can knock out all of them with the PP that I have. Luckily, they're right at the end of the cave, so I can come back with replenished PP and grab the last 2 trainers before exiting the cave real quick. Oh, I just realized I can't learn Mega Kick because I decided to go with strength. Right. That was kind of a conscious decision I had to make. Also because I didn't want to teach strength to anything else. Right. I just remembered that. If you guys also go back to the beginning of the video and you take a look at my spreadsheet, you'll notice that I didn't put Mega Kick on any of my Pokemon. And that was because I wanted to put Mega Kick on Blastoise. The strength on Blastoise. Okay, so we are only level 55 currently. Obviously, we'd like to be at a higher level before we go fight in the Elite Four. Just in case anyone was like, oh, you don't have to be as high of a level. For my video, I was a lower level. I did not. Oh, that's stupid. That was really stupid of me. Okay, so be it. Actually, you know what? Doing too many things at once. Talking. Right. Strength. All right. These 2 trainers will hit up all the water trainers on the route before this. I will be extra prepared for this run this time. The Elite Four should hopefully be really easy. Because I plan on actually doing it at 62. I think on the video I did it much lower than 62. Because I was trying to go for a fast time. Because I've already done a practice run with normal types, and normal types are super fast. I think normal types are going to be number 1 on the leaderboard. I don't even know if psychic types will beat normal types. It just turns into the Clefable solo run, and since Clefable's in the fast level up group, I just do a lot less training. Just so much less training. I don't actually know if this training is fast or not. I just figured this is like the next highest levels I can do outside of Victory Road. The levels are so low, I could really use any move. Why can't I buy vitamins? I mean, I can. The problem is that vitamins don't really help. Like, they help a little bit, but they help a lot more in solo runs because there's only one Pokemon you're worrying about. On this run, there's a lot of Pokemon to worry about, so the vitamins just don't really make a lot of an impact when there's so many team members. Like, as you can see, I've been using Blastoise for a lot of this run, and even that is still only halfway maxed out, as you can see, vitamin-wise, for stat XP. So most of my Pokemon are just low on stat XP. Like, just not much I can do about it. All right, I don't know why I just battled Magikarp guy. That was really stupid of me. I always get Magikarp guy and what's his name? Sea King guy confused because they're both on the same island. But in the end, I don't think it's going to make an enormous difference. I think I'm going to end up defeating most of the Elite Four with Blastoise, Slowbro, and Gyarados. Really? All right, you know what? 58's probably good enough. Go ahead and call it right here. All right, fly, Indigo Plateau. All right, so let's go deposit ducks. Let's go pick up. Oh boy, I cannot remember what I named all of these. Lapras. Lapras is a good alternative if everything dies. There's a lot of HP. Has Sing as a like backup. Let's see. Oh right. Just in case anybody was wondering, we put any. I ran out of rare candies last run. I'm just gonna pick up some extras just in case. Just in case I did the math wrong. I've got 2 really low level Pokemon on my team currently. All right, so 58. I can level all of them up to 58. As you can probably imagine, this is not going to be super difficult. The champion will be super difficult. The Venusaur is stronger than pretty much anything we faced to this point. I will try and switch Pokemon as often as I can, so it's not just the Blastoise speed run here at the end. I think I'll probably start off with Slowbro, just because she's got so many physical attacker, or sorry, special attackers that the Amnesia will be extremely helpful. All right, I should get Psychic. I don't remember what level we get Psychic at. I did not write that down. There it is. Okay. All right, 58. Okay, we're gonna run out of candies. All right. Really doesn't matter what I pick. Really, I probably don't even need to do this, but just being careful. As I mentioned, I did get that Gen 1 miss that could have resulted in a problem. Also, Agatha is not super easy. None of my Pokemon particularly fast. Oh, also I need to teach Surf. Lapras. All right, Donald. Smash. Oh, right. I actually taught Smash other. Forgot to switch Pokemon. That's all right. We'll switch mid battle. Not a big deal. Okay, that was not the one I wanted to switch to. Asia. Withdraw. Okay. We're probably... Oh, wrong move. We're probably good at this point. All right. I'll go ahead and swap to Annie for Bruno, because I don't think Bruno's really going to do much. I unfortunately just don't really have a good move set for Annie. Like, all the TMs just get thrown around in better places. The EV evolutions just don't really get good moves. So, sorry about that. We got Bite. One of our final Pokemon have Bite. All right. Then we got, let's throw in Speed. I think Speed's probably like the fastest member on our team, I would assume. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of speed. We were good. Okay. The next one, I'm going to try and throw in Lapras. I am a little worried that Lapras is not going to have any stat XP at all and might struggle on Lance. But, we'll just see. I already have Leo, which has Ice Beam, and I already have Speed, which has Blizzard, so those will be boring to watch. At least here with Lapras, it will be slightly challenging. Oh, wow. That Gyarados just fully confused on everything, huh? All right. Aerodactyl's definitely going to be faster. Did not crit, though. Oh, wow. We got a crit there on Slam. All right, and I guess we'll throw out Leo for the champion, because Leo hasn't gotten a little love in a while. Fire Blast. Psychic. Not a crit. Wow, 2 Leers. You really did not bring your A game here, the champion, huh? All right, Venusaur will go ahead and try Fire Blast. It missed. Razorleaf missed. All right, and there we go. That's our final time. When we get to the final time, I'll make a note of it. It looks like we might get sub 6 hours, which 6 hours in real time would be 1.5 hours. I think 1.5 hours is better than what I got for the eventual video. But I can't remember. But it's real close. Definitely real close. Thank you everybody for joining in on today's run. I appreciate it. I'm very happy that both Surge and Erica complied. If you guys here were hoping that there would be more deaths, I unfortunately had a relatively easy run, mostly because water Pokemon are pretty good in Generation 1. Normal Pokemon are pretty good. If we were doing like a fire Pokemon run, like, I'll give you guys another look at that fire list right here. The fire run does not have a lot of Pokemon available to you. Like, I just, like, I haven't played it yet. But I think having Magmar and Charmeleon for Misty is probably not going to go well. But we will see. I have not played the run out. It will probably go very poorly. But as you can see, there are a lot less options for fire Pokemon. So that means that every single death will matter more. Speed did mention that in normal Nuzlocks, if your Pokemon dies, you can go to a different route. You you haven't caught a Pokemon yet and then catch another one. I don't like that rule. That seems too easy. That makes the Nuzlocke feel way too easy. Maybe that's a whole thing in a harder game, but in Gen 1 is easy, so I'm not going to do that. So as you can see, these 6 Pokemon are the 6 Pokemon I'm going to get for the final run. Also, I realized I made an error. I don't believe Flareon gets Dig. So I must have made a mistake. But I'll double check that one. Anyways, thank you guys for joining on today's run. I appreciate it very much. I will see you guys again tomorrow. We're going to be playing with Scott. I believe the Pokemon is in the community tab. I've already forgotten what it was. But have a nice night, guys, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.